Oke. Thank you waktu kita ngabuburit. Cek ini. Continue. Professor Fake. Come and see me. Datang dan temui aku. Disebut something is locked. We found Green God. Oke, Profesor. Ini apa aja sih sini? Belum pernah gue review. Perasaan.
Revelio. Protego.
Ke atas.
Revelio.
Akhirnya bertemu dengan Profesor Fake.
We stayed up almost the entire night the other week talking about school.
Oke guys, jangan ngerumpi di sekolahan.
Revelio.
Always celebrate around Hogwart.
Buat lady potret. Ashes dikit ya. Agak unshaming dikit ya. Buat lady potret namanya.
Revelio. Lumos.
Protego. Revelio. Mana Profesor Pig? Tebur. Kucing tebur. Atas. Lagi apa itu?
Oi, can you help me?
Coba ngomong.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Get classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oke, kita cari. Nah ini ketemu Profesor Fake ya. Kita turun bawah satu lagi dulu lah. Masih turun bawah ya. Satu lagi.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Revelio.
Apa itu, Bor? Konten tuh. Mungkin itu di map mana? Keluar.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Net map tadi mana ya? Ini. Masuk pintu. Pintu kan? Itu pintu.
Revelio.
Sini, Bor. Ini ke atas itu.
Revelio.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, naik ke atas lagi.
Lumos. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Lumos.
Itu samping batang harimau. Mana jendela samping batang harimau?
Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Mana itu bor dia? Okay. No problem, bro.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Garlic.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Waktunya kita ngikutin main quest. Teleport aja, bor. Bos. Professor Fig. Mysterious. Which enggak ngerti bahasa Inggris. Ada apa, Professor?
Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Rookwood want to look at.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Locket secret. Reporter. Report ke Hecat segment. Okay. Aduh lah bol. Satu dulu kita kerjain. Selesai ada misi baru lagi. Oh situ. Okay, report.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
When runs cross when complete run spell combination.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Gimana itu, Bang? Teleport adalah jalan ninjaku.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Accio.
Loh,
Excellent form.
cuma gitu doang.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso.
Bentar Pak, bentar Pak.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Udah gitu aja.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Udah,
I'm ready.
lah.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Yeah, don't.
And Gringo. Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. Potato.
Give him one more.
Accio. Come on.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio.
You're better than that.
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Pak, itu apa, Pak?
Gringo.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio.
Potato.
There goes my wager.
Accio.
Levioso. Preparo.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio.
I'm the one.
What to do?
Miss skill tadi, miss skill coba. Mungkin.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Professor Hackett. Professor Hackett. Jauh banget bentar.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Good work.
Incendio.
It's a professor fake classroom.
Lumos.
Mana itu ya? Jangan ketemu. Malah nggak tahu di mana ini. Ini di mana itunya ya? Oh, anjir, malah nggak tahu gua di mana.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Accio. Incendio.
Mana itu ya? Ini dah tadi. Coba ini turun. Bukan Pak.
Lumos.
Ini dia.
My mother was shocked. Off on another adventure, are we?
Gimana anjir? Lah.
I almost bought an hour ago.
Bukan yang ini. Yang mana ya?
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Revelio. Protego.
Incendio.
Lumos. Protego. See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed... Give it a try.
Lupa anjir.
Quietly now. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Okay. Good
You
idea.
distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oke, gue percaya lu.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Hey, thank you, distraksinya board.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Dapat duit aku.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
Revelio.
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully
Jangan
cryptic.
checkboard. Oh itu caranya.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
Gitu caranya.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio.
That's it.
Where might this lead?
Reparo. Revelio. Oh. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Ya anjing. Konyol. Oh gitu.
Lumos.
Protego. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. 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 Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
It is a book after all.
Banyak habis itu ya. Wingardium Leviosa.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Buka?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, Sebastian. Mana sih yang keluar?
Revelio.
Apa ini?
Revelio.
Professor Fake. Kabur. Nah.
Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr...
I don't know.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while...
You've done...
Revelio.
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Lah.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Protego!
Lumos.
I'd rather Howin were teaching code.
Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Incendio. Revelio.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
Seems the devil snare was protecting the chest of some kind.
Incendio! Revelio. Incendio.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacle would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Toadstool tails always make.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can.
The Revelio.
I wish teachers would
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
last week, I performed. Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Jam.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Luke.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Keep trying. That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Wah, panjang pokoknya.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work.
Thanks, Lucan. Hello, Lucan. Yes.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Protego.
Confringo.
Descend.
There goes my way.
Levioso. Levioso.
Arresto momentum. The one.
Come on.
Expelliarmus. Give him a call.
Levioso.
Protego.
Accio. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Yes, I'm ready.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
Descendo. Levioso.
Levioso.
Protego. Levioso.
Levioso.
You're better than that.
Arresto momentum.
Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well.
And we're pleased, sir. Now, to...
Thank you.
Sudah jadi orang baik, belum puasa nih, Bro.
Revelio.
Rectangle.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you have?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Come from Uncle.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Wah, nantang ini.
Leave her alone.
stupefied!
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
Unhand me! You're in for... This is a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that? You insolent...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get over! Take 'em! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Accio!
I'm just warming up. You've made a great to your knees.
Leviosa! Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Potato!
Please stop!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to
Revelio.
Hogwarts.
Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What shall I do now?
Merlin! This is
The flames make the fire sink.
I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes. Revelio.
It's complete.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may
Incendio.
save your life one day.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Coba deh.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. So tricky after all. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Pardon me. I'm sorry.
It was nice meeting you.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker. I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Past the ruins, on the right track.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levio Protego!
No!
Levioso!
No!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio!
Showing off?
Revelio!
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio! Protego! Accio!
One less human to worry about. Stop it! I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Levioso!
This is impossible!
Not quite.
Your little magic tricks won't distract me!
Protego!
You're finished.
Anjing.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
Ranrock's vision of goblins.
You are there.
Protego!
You won't stop me.
Incendio!
You can't stop us!
Levioso!
A miss! I won't rest. Who's there?
Get away with that.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
I'm gonna make your death.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arm's cards.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Revelio. Levioso.
Accio.
Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio.
Accio.
Incendio.
Accio.
What's that? Settled.
Revelio. Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ya banyak set mission nih anjir dikerjain.
Wonder who lives here.
Itu laporan dulu ke Bobby.
On.
All the best. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Oke, baca dulu. Udah mau buka ya. 2 menit lagi. Dan kita akhiri streaming.